Hi, so I know I say it a lot, but I'm just gonna say it again anyway because it's just true. But I'm not really wanting to do this again today. Don't really want to record a video because, for starters, I have this like big cyst that's came in on my face, and I have had like a lot of other breakouts and stuff um, all over my face recently, and I think that it's mostly or probably because I did decide to try having some like sweets, I guess, again. When I was at the grocery store, I saw uh, in the gluten free or like, I guess, like the allergen aisle or whatever that they had some gluten free, dairy free, like soy free, just like free of a ton of things, cookies and donut holes. And I thought I would try them because I don't really eat things like that pretty much ever anymore, except for when I made those cookies for myself recently. But even those were pretty different because there was like no sugar in them, and it was just like real apples and natural peanut butter and stuff. And those are really, really good actually. Uh, just haven't really made them in a while. But I wanted to try having like some chocolate chip cookies again, and they didn't have like a ton of sugar in them, and neither did the donut holes, and they were dairy free and gluten free. But I think that because they had sugar in them at all, really, it's caused the breakout. And I only had two of the donut holes, and the serving size is three. So the serving size said, it's 9 grams of sugar per serving, so it should have been like 6 grams of sugar. And I guess that was enough to give me this. So I had two of those one day, and I had one cookie out of the four that came in the pack every other day, except for the first time that I had them. I think it was 2 days or 3 days before I had another one. Uh, and they were really good, but to me, things like that aren't worth things like this because this lasts a lot longer than the food does and from the enjoyment of the food. So I guess that's that. Uh, I guess I'll have to make my own cookies that don't have sugar in them. And I mean, it could be from like stress and things too. I have had some difficulties with that, and I think that I may have missed some of my dosages of things recently too. Like I think I may have missed my evening dosage of ashwagandha that I take for kind of mellowing me out, I guess, like as an anti-anxiety, antidepressant sort of thing. And it does have other benefits, but that was a big thing for me. I think it also helps with gastrointestinal issues too, which I've mentioned that I deal with in other videos. And yeah, that's uh, that's about it for that, I guess. I'm kind of blanking now with my thoughts. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about for this video, other than that I have another update for what's going on with my mom, and that I found out on Monday when she went in again for another thing. And I just happened to be able to see her before I left for work that day, and she told me that they told her that it wasn't as bad as they had thought, and that it's not in her blood, and that they'll be treating her with radiation soon. I believe. I don't know the exact date or remember if she had told me. I do know that she goes in for an MRI, like the 23rd or the 24th. I forget which one it is. Um, and I apologize for looking away from the camera so much. If this is like the first time you've watched any of my videos, then it's something I have a hard time with. I really don't like looking at myself while I talk, especially when I have a big cyst or whatever on my face, whatever it is. Um, Acne. It's something that I still have a hard time with, and I don't know. It's not even really that important right now. I'm grateful to have had any good news about my mom's situation, and I'm grateful for just everyone around me who's been supportive about it toward my mom or toward any of us. Uh, yeah, I wish I had better words to actually like express how much I appreciate it and the level of gratitude that I have. I'm just really, really grateful. And I did spend time with my mom and one of my younger brothers last night, again, which I'm also grateful for. We watched the Barbie movie, and I hadn't seen it before, but it was a pretty good movie. I think I really enjoyed it. Kind of reminded me of Zoolander and Idiocracy, but I think it had some good messages in it too about the way society treats both men and women, and the way that men and women treat and see each other. Which, for me, at least, because of how I identify and how I portrayed myself online, I've kind of at least experienced somewhat of what it's like to be seen as both a man and a woman, because I have portrayed myself as being trans online, and that does get you at least what I imagine to be somewhat similar treatment that women get with the things that people expect of you or how they see you and treat you. Of course, there's some differences, but yeah, it can be difficult. And I did like that part of the movie, um, that it kind of draws attention to that. And it had a lot of funny parts in it too, of course. Uh, and afterwards, we kind of just hung out and talked about things, and it got really emotional. And it is still kind of really hard for me in general to think about it, and we don't really tend to talk about it too much at home. Uh, the thing that's going on with my mom, that is, if I wasn't like clear enough about that, but yeah, it's something I guess that everyone's a little um, maybe anxious to talk about, except for on days or days near an appointment that my mom has for that sort of situation. And I guess I've been doing better at not crying so much and thinking so much about what could happen. And I guess I'm just doing my best to believe in the best outcome, and I do believe in it. And I said it before, but my mom is a strong person, so I believe she can beat uh, the cancer, and I believe everything's gonna work out, and that everything's gonna be okay, and that my mom is gonna be okay, and that we'll still have many, many more years together. And I guess it's almost time to wrap this up. Uh, I did see my therapist this week, and uh, it was nice. I don't see her again for a month, and I don't know. It's a 4-day week this week for work for me, so I just got to get through that, and then I have Christmas break, which will be kind of nice. I kind of could use some time like that, but yeah. I really appreciate anybody who watches this, and I wish you the absolute best. Thank you very much. Take care.